Gomez, Horner, Thompson, Smith, McCoy, Steffen, Sarah, Steffen. Sarah, Steffen. How's it going? What's that? So if I want to interview each of our coaches during the halftime tomorrow night, yeah, so that still runs. And, okay. You just let us roll. Cool. All right. I'm going to see if they're up for it, but I want to do that. Yeah, you can do Haines Grove. I'll do Craig. I need to go talk to Coleman real quick. That's going to get out. Craig won't be able to stay on.
So when did he tell you? Yesterday morning. Yeah, he told me he told me first. I've been checking the weather like every 30 minutes.
I saw you at the book battle thing. I thought I'd, kind of dive a little bit. What time are you leaving today? Good. Glad to hear that you already knew.
I already know, yeah.
Lexi says, well, you stayed so you could do this. And I said, no, you stayed because it's Sarah's birthday.
I think it probably has more to do with it.
Well,
And that's okay.
I'm here for you.
I know, but I mean, he really, really loves it.
Good.
And nobody can replace him. Yeah.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Sound check. Sound check. Take 2. Checking 1 2 3. Welcome to the Haines High School Gymnasium. We're going to get some live basketball action here very shortly.
how do you say, is it Ebbinghausen? Ebbinghausen. Cool. Thank you. Good idea.
Good evening, basketball fans. This is Brian Elliott. I'm joined by Sam McPeters and Sarah Elliott. For the last 2 home games of the season, we have the Craig Panthers in for a 2-game set tonight and tomorrow night. Timing's a little weird, Monday and Tuesday games, but that's what the Southeast Ferry dictates. So Craig got in either last night or today. And this is the second matchup between these two teams. It used to be that you play home and home with every school in the conference, and now we're slowly creeping back into that type of framework. So Haines went down to Craig about a month ago, and specifically on the girls' side, really close game the first night. Haines girls were down about 6 or 8 points down the stretch, and they were led by Raven Hodge, who made several big plays down the stretch, and Haines snuck away with a narrowly won basketball game that first night. And the second night, Haines was down a couple of their key players, Ariel Godinez-Long and Ashlyn Gainey were both not available for that game, and they lost to Craig on the nightcap in Craig. So they split the season 1-1. So these will be 2 very telling games. These are longtime rivals. It always seems like Haines and Craig meet up during the Region 5 tournament, and they're always kind of been in each other's way trying to get up to Anchorage. So we're buckle up for a good one. Haines girls are coming off 2 wins down in Wrangell, especially the second night. The Haines girls came out of the locker room at halftime on fire. They scored 26 points in the third period alone. They were led by Emma Dorn, who had a career-high 25 points second night down in Wrangell. So the Haines Glacier Bears got the sweep. Good momentum boost for the Lady Glacier Bears as they head into the remainder of their schedule, which basically consists of playing Craig these 2 games here in Haines. They're going to go up to Glen Allen for a weekend series, and then they finally travel to Petersburg to round out their schedule before the Region 5 tournament starts in Sitka, Alaska on March 6th. So while we get going here, we're going to introduce first the visiting Craig Panther girls. They are coached by Vanessa James and Tina Steffen. So we're going to have some announcements here, player intros, and we will be with you in just a little bit. So the Craig girls brought 7 basketball players on this trip. It's not always easy to travel with the team. Usually when you go on the road, you don't have all of your roster available. So a little short bench for the Craig Panther girls tonight. But based on the games down in Craig, this one should be a good one. And like I say, very telling for seeding at regions, and just to kind of check back in a month later from their first meeting down in Craig to kind of see where these teams are at. So we've got some senior stuff going on, these 2 games being our last home games of the season. Tonight we're going to do some cheerleader recognition, and then tomorrow night we're going to do girls and boys team senior intros and just really commemorating these hardworking Haines Glacier Bears. And I should mention that tomorrow night the boys game will start first at 5:30, followed by the girls at 7.
I remember when I first convinced you to join here, I was so excited to have a friend join. And because of you, it grew so much further. I love how far you pushed yourself, and you never waste an opportunity to cheer us all on. We've gotten so close over the last 2 years. I love all the long talks we've had. I know you will always support me. And plus, you're such a cutie pie. about any sport was that I was always doing it with my sister Raven. But last year, when I joined cheer, I felt like being on another sport with another one of my sisters. We as a team love and appreciate Fiona so much. Her natural leadership, willingness, and attitude are what motivate the rest of the team and make us so much better. And I've never seen a better cheer smile than Fiona's. Fiona is funny, caring, hardworking, poised, and unique. Our first time ever trying to put her up in the air, we dropped her right through our arms onto the ground. And then our first time trying it at the game, we dropped her right on the ground again. We were all embarrassed and wanted to go back to the line, but Fiona was the one that said, let's try again. Fiona is responsible for so much more success and positivity within the team. We've dropped her on the ground countless times, and every time she gets up with a better attitude. Fiona is so loved by our team and the community and our many cheerleaders. She'll be insanely missed next year, and I know we'll spend countless hours working to be like her. We are all so proud of her and her accomplishments, and confident that she will be so insanely successful. I'm going to miss my cheer sister so much next year.
Now introducing the Lady Craig Panthers, coached by Vanessa James and Tina Stephen.
Okay, we are back. Let's meet the visiting Craig Panther girls.
Number 30.
A freshman, number 30, Sarah Steffen.
Number 25.
A freshman, number 25, Peyton McCoy.
Number 3, Ashlyn Smith.
Freshman, number 3, Ashlyn Smith.
Chelsea Thompson.
Sophomore, number 11, Chelsea Thompson. Junior, number 10, Faith Horner. Senior, number 23, Blanca Gomez. And senior, number 4, Ella Ebbinghausen. Once again, they are coached by Vanessa James and Tina Steffen.
Number 12, Sydney Salmon.
For the Glacier Bears, freshman, number 12, Sydney Salmon. Freshman, number 20, Sophia Long. Freshman, number 4, Allie Lloyd. Freshman, number 14, Mary Bell. Sophomore, number 15, Marissa Burham. Sophomore, number 10, Ava Graham. Junior, number 3, Ariel Godinez Long. Junior, number 32, Ashlyn Gainey. Junior, number 5, Emma Dorn. And our Glacier Bear seniors are senior number 34, Gracie Stickler, and senior number 24, Raven Hodge. Tonight's game is officiated by Hannah Mason, Matt Jones, and Michael Gainey, and we'll be back for tip-off right after the national anthem.
Performed by the Haines Glacier.
Great job on the Star Spangled Banner by the Haines Pep Band as usual. We're getting ready for the opening tip. Looks like the Craig Panthers are going to start Stephen, Thompson, Smith, Gomez, and I'll get the last one for you once I see a number. Looks like Horner. Jumping center for the Glacier Bears is Raven Hotch, and it is Sarah Steffen in the center ring. Matt Jones throws it up, and Gracie Stickler comes away with it. Quick pass, right side, Ariel up and good. So just like that, it took 7 seconds, and the Haines Glacier Bears are on the board. Here comes Smith now walking into the front court. She is flanked by Gomez. She's also got Horner on the left side. Bear with me on these names. I'll get smooth in no time at all. Smith has it now. Over to Gomez. Nothing there. Haines in their 2-3 zone. Ashlyn Gainey on top, joined by Ariel. Drive on the left side. Shot up left baseline. No. Gracie secures the rebound and clears it. That was Ashlyn Smith with a nice drive to the lane. Couldn't get it to go. Ariel up and good right away. So 2 quick ones for Ariel Godinez Long, and it is 4-0 early. Haines Glacier Bears with the lead, 7:05 left in the first period. Here comes Craig now trying to loosen up that zone. Ashlyn Smith on top, swings it left, almost travels, doesn't. Back to Smith now trying to find space. Good top defense by the Glacier Bears 2-3 zone. Nowhere to go with the basketball right now for the Craig Panthers. Gomez swings it over to Smith. Right side shot up. That is Horner and doesn't get it. Rebound comes to Gomez. So another shot for the Craig Panthers. That's going to be important during this one. Shot up left side. No good off the backboard. Rebound also no good. Craig attacking the glass early. Emma Dorn tries to clear it out of there. Scrum for the ball. Gracie gets it. Clears it to Raven and right to Ariel, and she's going to trot it across the timeline. 4-0, 6:12 left. Good rebounding on that last trip by the Craig Panthers. 3-ball. Ashlyn Gainey left side doesn't get it. Long rebound secured by Emma. Fought for it. Good job getting an extra shot. There's Gainey again. No good. Emma rebound right side gets it. So 3 shots on that trip for the Glacier Bears. That is winning basketball right there when you can get multiple shots on one possession. So 6-0 now. Haines up early. And Craig is going to try to solve that zone. Ashlyn Smith on top gets it to Gomez. Not able to split those top 2. Long 3 left side, no good. That was Faith Horner. And rebound comes to Ariel. She looks down and sails it. She had Ashlyn and Emma Dorn to choose from when she was in transition and kind of overthrew both players. So turnover for the Bears. That's what Craig needed, and they're going to bring it across. That is Ashlyn Smith walking it into the front court. Gomez now right wing. Over to Horner. 3-person on top. Drive low. Gracie kind of got, there was some contact, kind of got a hip into Ashlyn Smith, but the ball went out of bounds, so that will be a Craig Panther turnover. And here come the Bears. Little light pressure in the backcourt now from Blanca Gomez. And Ariel gets it to Ashlyn, who gets it right back. Gomez guarding Ariel tight. Here's a 3-ball. Ashlyn Gainey left wing. Got it. That was in rhythm. Feet squared up, and she did not miss. And this is looking like shades of the second night in Wrangell already. It is 9-0. Haines Glacier Bears up. And stolen away. Emma Dorn gets another possession. Tried to get it into Chelsea Thompson, and it was knocked away by Emma, and she's leading the charge up the court. Here's Ashlyn, same spot, left wing, 3-ball. Bank, no, just missed. Faith Horner with the rebound, and she's going to take it herself into the front court. Ashlyn Gainey picks her up. Right side now, that's Ashlyn Smith. Over to Gomez on top, drives, shoots in the lane, over the backboard. So that will be out of bounds, and Glacier Bears basketball going the other way. 9-0, 4:23 left in the first quarter. There's some pressure on Ariel again. Gomez is going to be in her grill most of the night, it looks like. Here's Ashlyn, another 3-ball left wing. Got it again. So the Craig Panthers are letting Ashlyn Gainey shoot all alone, and she is more than happy to oblige. She has 6, and the Glacier Bears have scored the first 12 points in this ball game. And this, like I say, This really reminds me of the second half in Wrangell when the Bears came out of the locker room. They scored 26 in the third period, and of those 26, 21 were comprised of Emma and Ashlyn just hitting shot after shot after shot. And after the game, Coach Stanford kind of made a remark that Ashlyn Gainey came over to the bench after that third quarter, and she said, you know, Coach, this is a lot of fun. And yes, it is. When you're hitting shots and you feel like you can't miss, that is one of the beautiful parts about this game of basketball. So timeout, Craig. They're going to reset, and it's going to be Chelsea Thompson bring it up, knocked away. Ashlyn Gainey, she knocked it, she steals it, she's all alone, and she lays it in. Ashlyn Gainey is on fire early on in this one. She's got 8, and Haines now leads 14-0. 3:49 left, first period. Tried to get it in to Stefan, knocked away. And as Gomez came over to try to get the pass from Stefan, that was a simultaneous possession by the Craig players. And that will be a turnover. So here come the Haines Glacier Bears. Ariel, hounded by Gomez, trying to get it across. Gets a left wing. Gainey centers it back up. Ariel. Gainey again, left wing. Raven in the high post. They're swinging the ball fast. Ariel drives the lane. Last minute pass to Raven, who misses the layup, gets it back. It is up and no good. 2 good looks there, and there's Gracie Stickler to tie up Chelsea Thompson alertly. Chelsea made a nice rebound, but Gracie was right next to her and alertly got her hands on the basketball. So that will be Craig ball on the possession arrow. 14-0, Haines leads, 3:18 left in the first period. Here's Gomez now, right wing. Up top, that's Thompson. Nowhere to go. Ashlyn guards her, dead ball. Left side three-pointer, no good. Ball knocked around. Shot is up and no good. That was Chelsea Thompson on the rebound and putback, but it just rolled out. Gracie Stickler clears it, and here's Ariel charging hard down the right side. Emma Dorn, 3-ball right wing. Didn't get it, and the rebound comes to Ashlyn Smith. Smith is going to take it herself. Left side, she's trying to get in. Ariel picks her up, left side, swings it back over. Faith Horner has it now, and Craig will reset. Gets it down low. That's Stefan. Post move, swings it back out. Back to Horner on top. 3-ball right side, doesn't get it. That was Gomez. Rebound back to Craig. Drive in, Stefan down low, gets it. And that is the first 2 points for the Craig Panthers. Sarah Stefan had great position on the block, and she converted. 14-2 now, 2:14 left in the first quarter. Emma Dorn, 3-ball. Decides not to take it. Ashlyn, 3-ball, left wing, no good, long. Rebound knocked away from Raven Hotch, and it will be Craig basketball. Checking in, we have some substitutions. It's going to be Ella Ebbighausen. She is going to give Blanca Gomez a rest. And for the Glacier Bears, we have Ava Graham checking in and Sydney Salmon checking in for Gracie Stickler. So some new bodies on the floor. It is 14-2 at the 2-minute mark in the first quarter. And here come the Panthers. That was Faith Horner bringing it in. Getting out to the left side, stolen away, Ashlyn Gainey. She's 1-on-2. She's going to drive. She puts it up and scores. Ashlyn Gainey now has 10. And the Glacier Bears lead 16-2. Here's Horner now on top. Good defense by the Bears in the 2-3. Ashlyn Gainey, another steal. She probably has 4 already in this quarter. Thinks about a 3, passes it to Graham, gets it back, and finds Ariel right side. They're going to run some offense. And we've got a foul, looks like an offensive foul on Sydney Salmon. She was trying to set a screen as Haines was working some half-court basketball, and she got whistled. So that's her first. That's the first foul of the entire ball game. So nice clean game so far, both teams. And here comes the Craig Panthers. Ashlyn Smith on top. They really have interchangeable guards, it looks like, when they're trying to attack that 2-3 zone. That's a nice luxury to have, is having multiple ball handlers on your team that can distribute and try to penetrate and get some easy looks going. Here's Ariel now. Drives left side. Ashlyn Gainey on the wing. Ariel on top. Ava Graham right side. thinks about it, almost picked off. Good defense by Craig. Ava Graham right side doesn't get it. Raven battles for it, and she comes away with it, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Craig Panthers. So Haines Glacier Bears ball, good offensive rebound by Raven Hodge to give the Bears another opportunity. So Ava Graham is going to the bench, had a couple minutes in there, and Emma Dorn is back. She will inbounds, cut by Sydney Salmon, gets it on the block. She's tied up by Craig, and it's knocked away, stolen. Good defense by the Panthers. That was Chelsea Thompson taking it away from Sydney Salmon. So here come the Craig Panthers. Ashlyn Smith now on top. There's high post Steffen. She spins, kicks it out. Smith looking for something, not there. Really good attacking, reactive 2-3 defense right now by the Glacier Bears, making life difficult for the visiting Panthers. Here they come. That's Faith Horner on top. Looking for Steffen high post. It's knocked away and stolen. Here's Ariel, 1-on-2. She's going to take it right side. Thinks about a shot, doesn't, kicks it out to Sydney, right back to Ariel, and Emma Dorn's going to jack a 3 on top. No good. Long rebound. Battled for and won by Sydney Salmon. So the Bears had a long rebound, but they get it back. Another chance for the Bears. There's Raven Hot. She is blocked by Steffen. Nice defense in the post by Steffen, and that's your quarter. So fast-paced first quarter. Haines leads 16-2. Not a lot of whistles. We've only had one personal foul, some good shooting. Emma Dorn, Ashlyn Gainey leads the way for the Glacier Bears with 10. She is followed by Ariel Godinez Long with 4, and Emma Dorn chips in with 2. And the Craig Panthers, they need to get their offense going. I think once they play against that 2-3 zone and try to give it some different looks, like I say, their guards are more or less interchangeable on top of the attack for Craig. So once they can figure out where that zone is vulnerable, they can start trying to get it inside and get some easy baskets. Sarah Steffen has shown some really nice ability in the post. She's getting to the high post, getting her hands on some basketballs with some nice moves. So if I'm the Craig Panthers, that's where I'm going with the basketball. I'm going to try to get it into Steffen, get that high post working. Maybe you get some backdoor cutters once it's in there. And that'd be a good approach for Craig to try to climb back into this one and start solving the Haines Glacier Bears 2-3 zone. So it will be Haines basketball to start the second quarter here. Haines is they're gonna trot out their starting 5. Emma Dorn gets it to Ariel, and she will walk it across. Looks like Ella is on Ariel to start this one as Craig stays in their man. Gracie comes out, tried to get her in the high post, knocked off her shin. Ariel's got it now. Here's Ashlyn. She's hounded by Ella Ebbinghausing. And looks like there's a foul on, it is going to be on Ebbinghausen. That is her first personal. So that's the first team foul for Craig in this entire basketball game. Like I say, pretty clean first quarter. And the Bears resume the attack. Shot up. Gracie gets it left side. No, doesn't get it. Ashlyn Smith comes away with it. Boy, Gracie had a point-blank range. She doesn't miss too many of those, but good scoring opportunity for the Bears. And it's 16-2 as we start the second quarter. Here come the Panthers. It's Horner on top and knocked away. Ashlyn Gainey is just a menace on top of that zone. She is getting her hands on a lot of basketballs. She's already made 3 or 4 open court steals, so really good job by Gainey early on in this one. And the inbounds pass is stolen by Ariel. She's going to drive. She's in the lane, kicks it out. Emma, right wing, 3-ball long. There's Gracie to clean it up, and she misses the rebound. Put back, and the rebound comes away to Sarah Steffen. Here comes Craig now. That's Faith Horner with it on top. She is flanked by Ella on the left, and she's got Ashlyn Smith on the right. So Craig is being methodical, trying to find some space in the zone. Steffen posting up on Gracie. She's got the block, and they get it down into her. Shot up is good. Sarah Steffen with her second basket of the game, and she is really showing some strong post play early on in this one. Ariel drives in the lane, kick out Emma, 3-ball, gets it. all day long for Emma Dorn. She was squared up and waiting for that. And really what that is, Ariel is creating offense by driving into the lane, getting the defense to collapse and looking for those kickouts. So that was as much Emma as it was Ariel creating the offense for the Glacier Bears. Here the Panthers, knocked away by Emma, and Craig will retain possession. Checking back in for the Craig Panthers is Blanca Gomez, and Faith Horner is going to take a break. Craig ball now, Stefan out right wing, backs it down, gets it back to Gomez, shoots right elbow off the glass, no good. 3 Panthers underneath for that rebound, and they kick it out. So second possession for Craig. I'm wondering where the white shirts were on that rebound. Craig really crashed the glass and got an extra one. Nice cut, gets it back. That was Thompson, and she loses it. Ariel over the right side. Ashlyn Gainey goes up for the layup, no good. Battle for the rebound comes to Raven Hotch, gets it to Ariel baseline, back into Raven, and there's just not a lot of room to operate on that right side. So Haines kicks it out. They're going to reset. There's Ariel right side now. Emma on top. She gets it, swings it over Ashlyn left side, tries to find Gracie, not there. And that pass is, I thought it was maybe tipped by Craig, but it was an errant pass as Ashlyn Gainey tries to get it to Emma. So that's a turnover, a rare turnover for the Glacier Bears in this one. And Coach Coleman Stanford is going to take a full timeout and talk things over. 19-4 in this one. And really, the Haines 2-3 zone is still stifling. One thing they're doing well is they're bringing Ariel and Ashlyn way out on top beyond the arc. So they are meeting the basketball pretty far away from the court, putting that early pressure on, which is making it hard for the Craig guards to operate. And it looks like they have some capable ball handlers. But once they can start getting some space, finding the gaps in that zone, then they'll be able to start scoring some basketballs. Sarah Steffen really looks like a very capable post player for Craig, and she has all 4 of their points. So if I'm the coach, I'm making a priority to get the ball into number 30, as she's not only seems capable in the high post, she also had a really nice post up down on the block, and she finished from the left side. So that's what I would do if I'm Craig. I would just feed the post and try to find some scoring opportunities a little closer to the hoop. Craig has done a nice job offensive rebounding. So that's a plus for the Panthers. They continue to do that and get extra shots. They will climb back in this one. There's Ella now. Gomez drives down the lane. Lots of traffic. It's stolen away. Ariel has it. She finds Ashlyn Gainey, who drives down the right side, and it is blocked by Ella Ebbighausen. Nice transition defense that time by the Craig Panthers. Haines will retain possession. It's going to be Emma Dorn inbounding from the baseline. Cross cut across the lane for Gracie. Doesn't find her. Ariel on top. She's hounded. Gets it out. Ella was tightly on Ariel. Here's right side. Gainey looking for Gracie in the block. Doesn't see her. Ariel now. Emma. Good ball movement for the Bears. Emma pulls from 12 and gets it. Nice little runner. Emma Dorn. She is not just a three-point shooter. That was a nice drive floater. She's got 5 in the quarter and 7 for the game. And Glacier Bears now lead 21-4. 4:28 left in the second quarter. Here come the Panthers. Gomez is on top. They find Steffen, stolen away. That pass was read really well by Emma Dorn. Ariel gets it to her, kind of fumbles it away, and Craig gets it right back. Well, that was kind of a choppy transition by the Haines Glacier Bears. They got the steal and just a little discombobulated as they brought the ball down. So Craig gets it right back, and this will be Ella on top. Over to Gomez, left side, Ariel on her. Drives in the lane, finds some space. Good adjustment by Gracie Stickler. 3 ball from Craig, no good. Rebound Gracie. Tries to get it to Emma with a scoop shovel pass. It's picked off, and looks like we have a foul. Nice steal by Ashlyn Smith, and she quickly got the ball into Steffen. And we have a foul on Gracie Stickler. That's going to be her first personal. Craig inbounding from the baseline. It's going to be Ashlyn Smith. Nice cut inside, misses the layup. That was Chelsea Thompson. And here come the Glacier Bears. Ariel's charging hard right side. 1-on-3. She goes up, lays it in, and good. So Ariel didn't care that it was 1-on-3. She was on a mission, and she got to the hoop and converted. That's 6 points now for Ariel. Godinez long, and it is 23-4 Haines with 3:27 left. Second quarter. Ashlyn Smith has it, almost lost it. Gomez drives up, shot up in the lane, floater just rims out. Here comes Ariel with the rebound, and she's going to take it herself right side. Raven was there, but not in a good position for a pass. Kicks it out to Ashlyn. 3-ball, nothing but the bottom of the net for Ashlyn Gainey. She's got 13, and it's 26-4 now. Haines with the lead at the 3-minute mark, second quarter. Here's Gomez. Swings it out, Ella, right side. Gets it into Stefan. Thinks about it. Nice post move, spins, just rattles out. Raven can't grab it. And that is Thompson with the rebound. 3-ball. Gomez no good. And here come the Craig Panthers again. That was Smith going up, and that was blocked by Gracie. So another 3-shot possession for Craig. And while we're discussing that, Ariel pushes tempo. She really wants to run tonight. That is obvious. She finds Raven for the easy 2. So that is Raven's first 2 points, and it's 28-4 now. Haines with the lead. 2:15 left in the second quarter. Craig with the ball. That's Smith. Nowhere to go. Ashlyn on her. Ella's driving. Emma's guarding her tight. Stefan on the block. Little spin move. Shot up is no good. Nice move, though. She's got the little shimmy shake. Reminds me of Hakeem Olajuwon. That might be a stretch, but she's really got some nice post moves there. Here comes Ashlyn Smith. Thinks about it, pulls up, shot up. That is good for Chelsea Thompson. That's her first 2, and Craig now has 6. It's 28-6, minute 37 left as Haines brings it across. Here's Ariel right side. Ella guarding her tight, drives, kicks it out. Ashlyn left wing. There's Raven Hotch, nice cut, kicks it right back out to Ashlyn. Ariel all alone left side, 3-ball, no good. Battle for the rebound comes to Ella, and she gets it to Chelsea Thompson, who's going to trot it in for the Panthers. Ella's got a left side, Ariel on her. Over to Smith, gets it into Stefan, kick out, shot up baseline, no good. That was Chelsea Thompson. Rebound Craig again, shot up. Gracie defending, right to Stefan, can't get that one to fall, so 3 more shots for Craig. Like I say, they're really doing a good job on the offensive glass. They just cannot get a lot of short shots to fall. And that is the main reason it's 28-6 right now. But if Craig keeps attacking the glass like they are, they're going to find some opportunity in the second half. Stefan shot up, no good. Runner, rebound Raven quickly gets it to Emma, and she's fouled in the open court by Gomez. That will be Blanca Gomez's first personal and the second team foul. 48.9 seconds left, so team fouls are not an issue as we approach the last minute of the second quarter. Ava Graham's now into the game, swings at Gainey, back up top. Ava, she's double teamed, gets it to Gainey, and they're going to switch spots as Ava gets on the left flank. 3-ball up from Graham, no good. Long rebound comes to Gomez, and she's going to charge hard down the left side, and she's fouled by Ava Graham as she was full speed down the left side of the court. And that's the problem with those long 3-point rebounds. Sometimes they start a fast break for your opponent. It's the first pass in the break when you hit those long rebounds without a lot of people back. So Craig misses the shot. Here comes Ashlyn left side. She's going to slow things up. 15 seconds left, so Haines has to be aware of the clock. Emma 3-ball right wing, no good. Rebound comes to Ashlyn Smith, and there's 5-4-3. Ashlyn finds Gomez all alone right side. Shot up and no good, and that is your halftime score. Haines 28 and the Craig Panthers 6. Leading scorers for Haines include Ashlyn Gainey leads away with 13. We've got Emma Dorn has 7. Ariel Godinez long 6, and Raven Hotch with 2. Gracie Stickler has yet to get on the board, so I expect that to happen in the second half of this one. Hope you're enjoying this game. Haines really came out on fire, and they were able to maintain that lead throughout the remainder of the second quarter. So we've got 9:30 on the halftime clock, and we will be back at you in just a little bit. Stay tuned. Okay, basketball fans, we are back from the halftime festivities in the Haines High School gym. We had a bunch of junior cheerleaders out there, 20, 25, just making a ruckus, doing really well, going through a couple of the traditional cheers. So that's good halftime entertainment. We're getting ready for the second half, and really, Haines scored in the first 7 seconds of the game, and they just did not look back. They were relentless, an offensive machine led by Ashlyn Gainey with 13 points, and she was joined by Emma Dorn with 7, Ariel Godinez-Long with 6, and Raven Hodge chipped in 2. So they did a great job on top of the zone. They got their hands on some basketballs, created some turnovers, and Ariel has been relentless in transition, leading the charge. On the Craig side, Sarah Steffen leads away with 4, and Chelsea Thompson has 2. So Steffen, like I said in the first half, really showed some nice post moves and a capability to score down low. They found her in the high post a couple times, so that really helps loosen that zone up that is very active for the Glacier Bears, and Craig guards had a hard time really penetrating those top 2 defenders of Ashlyn Gainey and Ariel. So we'll see what Craig wants to do here as we start the second half, and it will be Craig basketball as we get going here. That's Faith Horner now. She picks up her dribble, looking for Steffen high post. She's swarmed. Ariel collapsed down. Nothing doing there. Kick back out. Here is Smith. She's looking for Steffen in the post, gets it to her right block, shot is up and long, rebound. Raven Hodge quickly gets it to Ariel, nice clean rebound. Ariel was trying to find Ashlyn Gainey on the right wing, and she sailed that pass for a turnover. So early on, Haines pushing tempo right away. That's just what they do. Didn't work out that time, but I expect them to keep the pressure on throughout this ball game. Craig now, Ashlyn Smith on top, Steffen high post. Gracie on her, tries to turn around, can't. Right side, pass to Faith Horner, shot no good. Rebound, Chelsea Thompson. Once again, Craig attacking the glass. They're outsized, but they're showing a lot of heart, getting those offensive rebounds and getting additional scoring opportunities. Steffen has it stolen away by Ariel. She's going to trot it across. Gomez picked her up right at the timeline, gets a hand on it. Ariel recovers. Here's Ashlyn Gainey now right side. Gracie all alone, doesn't see her, takes a 3. Long rebound comes to Emma. So the Bears will get another chance. Bounce pass, Ashlyn, elbow, no good. Gracie battles for it, and it's pulled away by Steffen. Clean rebound for the Craig Panthers, and they're going to run it a little bit. That's Ashlyn Smith now on top, gets it over to Horner, right side. Over to Thompson on top. Here's Gomez now. Can't get it across that top of the zone. It's like an impenetrable wall. Steffen high post, kicks it back out. There's Thompson right side. Gets it down. Steffen on the block. She's swarmed. Emma collapsed down, and Steffen faced a double team on that, and she shuffled her feet a little bit. That'll be a Craig turnover. And here come the Glacier Bears. Ariel will walk it across. Gomez guarding her tightly, trying to make something happen. Here's Ashlyn Gainey now. Raven Hodge beyond the arc. Ariel left side, so Raven got the ball way up top, almost stolen away. That was Horner. Good defense by the Craig Panthers early on in this one. 28-6, no scoring in this quarter with 5:55 left. Raven elbow, shot no good. Rebound comes to Thompson. Over to Smith. She's going to lead the charge right side. She has Horner cutting left side, doesn't see her, now gets it to her. Raven's all over her. Gomez on top, Ariel guarding her. Good recovery by the Glacier Bears, getting back in transition and knocking out what Craig wanted to do. So it looked like Craig had a pretty nice fast break there. They had Faith Horner all alone on the left side, got her the basketball a little too late, and Haines was able to get their hands on those passes and knock it away. So it will be Glacier Bears ball. Ariel walks it across. Two-handed defense by Blanca Gomez, and that is making it easy for official Matt Jones. That's her second personal, so a little grabby on that. I see what she's trying to do, just create some pressure on Ariel, try to make something happen. and she almost got away with it, but Emma, 3-ball left side, gets it. So one pass from the out of bounds. Emma knows what to do with it. She caught it, squared up, and knocks it down. She's got 10 now, and the Glacier Bears are up 31-6 as we're at the 5-minute mark. That was stolen away by Gracie Stickler. Gomez had it in the lane. Too much congestion there, and the white shirts collapsed. Here's Ashlyn Gainey from the right wing, and she gets a 3-ball. So once again, the hot shooting of the Glacier Bears is on display. Gainey has 16 now, and the Glacier Bears lead 34-6. 4:42 left in the quarter. And once again, Craig Panthers are wondering what hit them with this hot shooting on the perimeter by the Haines guards of Emma Dorn and Ashlyn Gainey. Here's a 3-ball. Craig, right side, no good. That was Horner. Rebound comes to Ashlyn. She's dribbling on the right side, no numbers, and she's going to pull it back out and get it to Emma, and Haines will reset. Here's Emma, right side, tried to find Raven on the block, not there. Gracie's posted up, she gets it in her office, shot up, no good, and battle for the rebound comes to, it was knocked away by Ariel, so it will be Craig ball, and Ariel is a little ginger on that bad ankle. She kind of trots up. You can tell it's bothering her. She's kind of been nursing that most of the season. Those nagging ankle injuries never seem to go away. Shot up. Crazy shot by Craig by Horner. It's rebounded by Stefan, and she gets that block. Here comes Craig again. Right side, no good. And that is Ashlyn Smith now, baseline. And we've got a 3-second violation on Sarah Stefan as she was trying to get position on the left block. A little too long in the paint that time. Checking in for the Glacier Bears is number 12, Sydney Salmon, and number 4, Allie Lloyd. That's her first appearance in this basketball game. 34-6, 3:41 left in the third period, and Ariel will walk it across. Gomez on her, almost commits third foul, but doesn't. Emma 3-ball, long, no good. Here comes Craig, right side. That is Horner, gets her over to Gomez. Smith now, left side, 3-ball up from Thompson, long, rebound Emma Dorn. She's going to take it herself down the left side. Picks up her dribble, over to Allie, 3-ball, right side, gets it, off the glass. Allie Lloyd, fresh into the game, knocks down the 3-ball. That's her first of the game, and it's 37-6 now at the 3-minute mark in the third quarter. Here's Craig the other way. Horner looking for something. Stefan, high post, swings it out. Almost travels. Gomez, shot up, no good. Rebound, Raven Hodge, clears it. Gets it to Ariel. Gomez picks her up in the backcourt. Ariel blows by her. She's now all alone, trots down the lane, throws it up off the glass, and good. So she got by Gomez and turned on the gas and did not stop until she converted that wing shot from the right side. Ariel has 8 now, and it's 39-6. Haines with the lead. Here comes Craig. Ashlyn Smith drives in, and we have a timeout. As Smith drove in, Coach wanted a 30, and that was fortuitous for the Panthers as that ball was knocked away right after they called timeout. So Craig will retain possession on the timeout. They're going to talk things over. It is 39-6. Haines with the lead. And like I say, they caught some fire and some magic down in Wrangell, especially in the second half, and they are just continuing on with that hot shooting. And like anybody who watches a lot of basketball knows, that hot shooting can come and go pretty quickly. So Haines is doing a good job striking while the iron is hot. And here comes Craig out of the timeout. That's Smith inbounding baseline. Horner was calling for it, can't get it to her, and we have a 5-second call on the inbounds pass, so that'll be a turnover for the Panthers out of the timeout. Here's Ariel now, walking it up. She's got Ella on her. She checked in for Gomez. So new defender on Ariel, and she travels as she was dribbling down into the lane. And once again, she is trotting gingerly down the floor. So hopefully Ariel can get through this one and get some ice on that ankle and keep it maintained. Here's Craig now, left side. That's Thompson driving hard, baseline, doesn't like it, pulls out. Good defense on her by Sydney Salmon. Over to Horner, she drives in the lane, floater, up, short. Rebound Emma Dorn, left side. Ariel's got it, and she will trot it up. Good shots by Craig on that trip, just couldn't get it to fall like most of them. They've really taken good shots this game. They're just not able to get them through the net. There's Ariel, pull up from 15, no good. Here comes Craig, rebound, pushing hard. That is Thompson. Over to, no, Thompson has it now, excuse me. Back out to Horner. Horner's got it on top. Allie Lloyd and Ariel on top of the zone now. There's Smith left side, drives on Salmon, nothing there. Pulls it out, looks for Stefan, gets it down low, shot up, no good. Good defense by Raven Hotch. The hands were up there to alter that shot. Allie Lloyd comes away with it, gets it to Salmon, over to Ariel, and she will pass it left side. Emma Dorn drives, pulls from 12, no good. Rebound Stefan. Gets it out to Horner, and they're going to push. Here comes Horner down the left side. Allie tries to pick her up. She's in the lane, 1-on-4. Kick out right side, shot up, no good. That was Smith. And battle for the rebound. We're going to have a foul on Ella Ebbighausen. That is her second personal. Couple substitutions for the Glacier Bears. We have Marissa Burham in, number 15. That's her first action of the game. And she will check in for Gracie, I believe. Or for Allie, actually. So here's Ashlyn, gets it to Verham, she dribbles, gets it to Emma on top, pulls from 15, shot up, rattles around and out, rebounds Sydney up and no good. Sydney Salmon again gets her own rebound and she is fouled. So good effort, Sydney Salmon, to get the rebound and keep attacking the hoop with a couple of offensive rebounds. So Sydney gets to the line. I believe these are the first free throws of the game. Yes, they are. It's been that clean of a game, folks. Shot up for Salmon is no good. 39-6, 32.9 seconds left in the third period. And second free throw is coming for Sydney Salmon. It is up and good. So Sydney gets on the board. That's her first point. It is Haines 40, Craig 6. 28 seconds left, and Craig's got to think about a shot here. Gomez right side, kicks out Smith. Looking down low, tries to get it to Thompson, but it was knocked away by the Bears, so Craig will retain possession. 20.8 seconds left, 46. Haines with the lead. Here's Horner inbounding now. Gets it into the lane, shot up. That is good, and that's Chelsea Thompson. That's 4 for Chelsea. And that is the first basket of the quarter for Craig. So it's 40-8 now, 10 seconds. Ashlyn gets it to Raven Hotch, left block, doesn't get it. And here comes Gomez, 4 seconds, 3, 2. Craig needs a shot fast. Ella, shot is up, no good. Good job by the Panthers in that last sequence, just getting a shot up. They got the ball with about 5 seconds left, and they quickly pushed it down and got a good look for Ella Ebbighausen. However, it did not go. 40-8 is your third quarter score for the Glacier Bears in that period. They were led. They had a bunch of threes. Once again, hot shooting for the Bears. So Allie hit a 3. Ashlyn and Emma. Ariel hit a 2-pointer, and Sydney Salmon made a free throw. So that's 12 points for the Glacier Bears in that one. And for the Craig Panthers, Chelsea Thompson got on the board for her 4th point in the third period. And like I say, they're taking good shots. They're just not falling. And as hot as Haines is and as cold as Craig is, that can turn around pretty quickly in this game of basketball. So 40-8, Haines leads. Looks like Coach Coleman Stanford's getting some bench players some minutes as they head into this 4th quarter. And really for Craig at this point, you know, the outcome might be decided at this point, but for Craig, they just want to get something to build on for tomorrow night. So they need to win this quarter. That would be a good goal for the Panthers coming out of the huddle. Just say, hey, outscore them this quarter. Let's build a little momentum going into Tuesday night. So there's always improvement to be made. And so that could be a good focus for Craig. They're rebounding well. They're defending pretty well. They just haven't really made a lot of shots. And that's, like I say, that can come and go. So here's Haines starting the fourth. Good defense by the Panthers. A little too much that time. That'll be Faith Horner, and that'll be her first. So Craig really getting after the new players off the bench. That's Ava and Marissa. So they're seeing the bench players and trying to put some extra pressure on them as they're fresh into the game and maybe not in a rhythm yet. Shot up Marissa, no good. Gracie gets the left side, and she's fouled. Well, once Gracie got that rebound, she was right at the hoop in her office. She gets the foul. That'll be on Chelsea Thompson, her second, and Gracie Stickler will go to line 4-2. First shot for Gracie is up and rattles out. And we're going to have a sub for the Craig Panthers, and that's going to be Sarah Steffen. She's going to check in for, I'm not sure yet. Steffen's into the game. Second one is up for Gracie, short. Steffen with the rebound, looking for somewhere to go with it. Here come the Panthers. That's Thompson now leading it across the timeline. Gets it over to Ashlyn Smith. There's Ella, passes up that, drives baseline, nothing there. Steffen, left block, gets it down low. She goes up, doesn't get it. Rebound, Sydney Salmon, good battle for it. Steffen was right there, but Sydney wrestled that basketball away. Now it's batted around, another jump. Nope, no jump called. And right as Thompson got the basketball, we have a timeout by the Craig Panthers. That was alertly called by Michael Gainey. He was closest to the Craig bench, and as soon as Chelsea Thompson came away with that loose ball on the floor, coach called timeout alertly. That's Vanessa James to retain that possession for the Craig Panthers. So no scoring yet in this quarter. Some new players off the bench for Haines. And so good minutes for some less experienced players for the Glacier Bears as we head down the stretch in this one. Stay tuned. Right after this, we've got the boys matchup, Craig and Haines. And if anybody saw the games down in Craig, they were very exciting, especially the second night where Bryant Holloway hit a three-pointer at the buzzer for the Craig Panthers to win the second night down in Craig. I think Craig started the possession with 1.7 seconds left. They got a quick pass into Holloway, and he did not miss. So that was a thriller, and I expect these two teams on the boys' side to be battling it out neck and neck as they meet again, this time in the Haines High Gymnasium. Here comes Craig. There's Faith Horner. Tries to find space. There's Marissa and Ashlyn on top. Steffen in the lane. She's fouled. Nice post up. Nice take by Sarah Steffen. And so she's going to get a couple free throws here. And that foul is on Gracie Stickler, who was right with her, but got a little too much contact as she was going up. That will be Gracie's second personal of the game. First shot up for Steffen is no good. Off the back iron. 40-8, 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Here's the second one for Steffen coming up. It is up and good. So she converts 1 out of 2. That gives her 5, and it is now 40-9. Ashlyn Gainey will take it across, almost loses it. Some of the Craig players in front of me wanted to carry. That was close, but she maintains it. Ava Graham now on top. She's got Horner on her, being hounded. Tries to get it to Marissa. Ella on her. Good defense by the Panthers, and Ella ties up Burham, and that will be Craig basketball on the possession arrow. So good defense on top by the Panthers to get that turnover. They're starting to ratchet up the intensity, especially as the ball handlers bring it across. They are being met with some tenacious defense, and that's how you climb back in this one if you're the Craig Panthers. Ball fumbled around, scrum for it, comes away. Ashlyn Smith gets it down to Steffen, kicks out Smith, left side runner, no, just missed. That was halfway down, and Ava Graham comes away with the rebound, and she's going to bring it up herself. Gets it over the right side, Burham. Almost loses it. L on her, good defense, and she's going to tie her up. So another jump ball. Craig is just, they're preying on, some of these Glacier Bears are just holding the basketball right in front of them, and they are happy to oblige by getting two hands on there to tie them up and get some jump balls. So Haines will get that one, but the arrow flips, so Craig does get a plus out of that defense. Checking in for the Bears is Sophia Long. Emma on the right side tried a shot from the baseline. Doesn't get it, but she's fouled by Chelsea Thompson. So the fouls are really picking up for Craig. And that can happen when you get a little bit tired, especially if you're losing a basketball game. You start to get a little more grabby, start to commit a few more fouls than you normally would. So 3 team fouls for the Panthers. Emma missed the first, missed the second. Haines is still looking for their first point of the quarter. Rebound Gracie. She got the loose ball on the missed free throw. Kind of a long rebound. And Gracie alertly snatched that basketball up and got to the line. That foul is going to be on Chelsea Thompson. I have 4 for Chelsea. The scoreboard has 3, so I'm not sure which is correct. But we will soon find out. And Gracie misses the front end of that one. And let's see if we can get Gracie on the board here. She's usually one of the top scorers for the Glacier Bears. And now she has broken the ice off of that basket, and she is no longer on the schneid. So Gracie gets one. It's 41-9. That was the Glacier Bears' first point of the quarter. Here comes Craig. There's Smith on top. Gets it over. Nice pass into the high post. Stefan kicked out. Ella, right side, doesn't get it. Stefan rebound up. No good. Too long. Gracie clears it. Gets it to Ava Graham. And she did not see the Wolf coming. That was Ashlyn Smith who steals it away. Left side charge. Shot up. No, but she's fouled. Good aggressive take. Ashlyn Smith with the steal and the charge. And she's going to be rewarded with 2 free throws. That is on Sydney Salmon. That's her second personal. The Bears were back, but way too much contact as Smith took it hard to the hoop on the left side and got the foul. First free throw for Smith is no good. Second one coming right up, so we've had 1 point for each team in this scrappy fourth quarter. 41-9, Bears lead. Second is no good. Stefan rebounds the free throw, doesn't get it. She was right there below the hoop, just couldn't get it to go. So here comes Haines. There's Sophia Long with her first 2 of the game, and now it's 43-9. So we're seeing some scoring from the Haines Glacier Bears bench as they're getting some minutes here in the fourth quarter. Craig with the basketball now. Ella's got it on top, fumbles it, and that's going to be an over and back as soon as she touches it, and indeed it is. Glacier Bears basketball now, 43-9. We're under 5 minutes in this one. Gracie Stickler still in there, Emma, and those are the only 2 starters still on the floor for the Glacier Bears. Emma Dorn played point the entire second game down in Craig, and she is running it again here. She gets it over to Ava Graham. Gracie's out there to set a screen. Ava doesn't use it, and good defense on top. That's Horner on her. There's Emma right side, gets it batted away, and Ava kind of boxed out Horner on that loose ball to secure the possession for the Glacier Bears. Checking in for the Panthers is Blanca Gomez, and Peyton McCoy is in for the first time for the Craig Panthers. Taking a break will be Ella Ebighausen and Ashlyn Smith. So some new bodies for the Panthers, and Emma Dorn loses it out of bounds. It will be Craig Ball coming the other way. 4.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Gracie's kind of laboring as she's running down the floor. She might need a break. She's had a back problem all season, just managing it like some other players. This is kind of the dog days of the season where those nagging injuries don't really get a chance to heal. So hopefully both of these teams can be at full strength by the time the regional tournament rolls around. Travel by Stefan in the lane, and it'll be Haines' ball coming the other way. Emma trots it across. Screen by Gracie on top. Finds Ava right side. Shot up and good. Nice little move. Ava Graham, She found some space on the right side, used the glass and converted, so she's got 2. It is now 45-9. We're under 4 minutes left in this one, and we're going to have a foul on Haines. That's going to be on Sophia. That is her first for Sophia Long. Craig ball, right side. Faith Horner inbounding. There's Stefan beyond the arc, drives baseline, finds Horner underneath, too much traffic. Nice bounce pass to Thompson, can't get it. Once again, nice looking shot by Craig, just can't get anything to fall. And here comes Gomez on top now. Sophia on her, swings it to McCoy, gets it to Horner. She's on the right side looking for Stefan down low, and it's kicked away by Emma Dorn. So Craig will retain possession, and we've got a hockey line change for the Glacier Bears. 4 new players in. Leaving will be Sophia, Emma, Gracie, and Ava Graham. And checking in is everybody else. Down low, Stefan underneath the hoop, can't get it. Nice rebound by Thompson, can't get that one. Stefan has it again. Being hounded by Raven, 3 ball, short. Raven Hodge clears it, gets it to Ariel. So nice sequence for the Craig Panthers. 45-9. They come away with no points, however. And there's a pass in high to Raven Hodge. Mary Bell's in. Ariel drives the lane, shot up, runner, no good. Rebound Stefan. Raven Hodge bats it away. She's hounded. Thompson was in her face, knocked it away. Comes to Craig, and Stefan is going to come away with it. No, she is not. We're going to have a jump ball. Okay, trying to figure out what happened there. That was a lot of sloppy action in a short period of time, but it will be Craig's ball on the possession arrow. 45-9 now. We're under 3 minutes. Gomez driving hard, runner in the lane, doesn't get it. Stefan down low again. Boy, I tell you, Sarah Stefan, she's a freshman, and she is a force in the lane. She's probably had 6 or 8 offensive rebounds tonight, and that is just another one. She gets fouled. That foul is going to be on Raven Hodge. That's her first. So 2 coming for Stefan. First one is good. That gives Craig 10, so it's 45-10 now, 2:45 left. And the second free throw for Stefan is coming right up. Impressive post player as a freshman. So that is up and good. She makes both. 45-11 now, and Haines forgot to have somebody in the backcourt joining Ariel, but she's got it. She trots it in. She's got Horner on her. Good defender. Gets it right side. Ashlyn Gainey. She drives. Tries to get it to Bell, and it goes into the pep band, threatening the tuba, but the tuba is still okay. Thank goodness. We wouldn't want anything to happen to Matt Davis' tuba. Okay, here come the Craig Panthers. 45-11, 2:23 left. Drive down the lane, Gomez. Stefan again, relentless, gets it, scores. Sarah Stefan, impressive freshman. She's got 9, and the Craig Panthers have 13. It is now 45-13, and we're almost at the 2-minute mark. Here's Ariel driving left side, Horner on her. Ashlyn looking for down low, gets it to Raven, right block, thinks about a shot, kicks it back out. Haines being patient now, running some clock, and Ashlyn dragged her foot on that, so that'll be a turnover for the Bears. Really, they had a big-time problem with turnovers down in Craig, and tonight they have done an excellent job taking care of the basketball. It feels weird to even say a turnover. There's been not that many. I would say less than 15, maybe 10 or 12. So good job with ball security by the Glacier Bears. Here comes Craig now, minute 40 left. Gets it to Stefan down low. She's fouled. She's getting it on that right block, and she knows what to do. That will be Raven Hodge's second personal foul, and 2 more free throws coming for Sarah Stefan. So that's got to be a focus for the Bears tomorrow night, and if they meet at Regions, trying to keep the ball out of the low post, because that has been Craig's biggest threat in this one. Sarah Stefan makes the front end of that 2 free throw sequence. She's got 10 and she makes number 2. So that's 11 for Stefan, 15 for the Craig Panthers. 45-15 now, minute 30 left. Ariel's looking for Mary Bell on the right side, and pass goes through her hands and out of bounds. Checking in for the Glacier Bears is going to be Allie Lloyd, and she's going to give Ashlyn Gainey a rest in this one. And Ashlyn played a fantastic basketball game tonight. Not just the three-pointers, but she created turnovers. She played on top of that zone flawlessly. Really strong defensive presence by Ashlyn Gainey. So good job from her. Big reason why Haines has a lead now, 45-15 at the 1 minute mark in this basketball game. So Ariel's still in. Allie Lloyd now has it, batted away by Thompson, and she ends up with the basketball. Here come the Craig Panthers. Driving down, they find Stefan in the lane. She catches, shoots, just misses. Rebound battled for, won by Raven Hotch. It's stolen back away. That was Thompson with that shot. Rebound Sydney Salmon, and she gets it to number 3, who's going to trot it in for the Glacier Bears. Ariel drives the lane. She's all the way to the hoop, scores, and is fouled. Nice strong move, Ariel. She went left side on that one. Once she got into the middle of the lane, found a gap, and she took it. So Ariel will get the and one. That is 10 points for Ariel Godinez Long, and it is 47-15. Haines with the lead. Free throw is up and good. That's a three-pointer the old-fashioned way for Godinez Long. It is now 48-15 at the 30-second mark in the fourth quarter. Here come the Craig Panthers. McCoy's got it right side. Over to Thompson. Mary Bell on her. Right inner grill. Good defense. Down low, Stefan. Shot up good. Sarah Stefan, scoring machine in the lane. She's got 13 now, and it is 48-17. Ariel's got it. 10 seconds left. Could be last possession of the basketball game. Gives it to Mary Bell. Over to Allie. Tries a shot. It's blocked by Thompson. Sydney Salmon now has it. Here's Lloyd, and that is the basketball game. It is 48 for the Glacier Bears, 17 for the Craig Panthers. That is your final score, folks. Strong game by the Glacier Bears, and like I say, Craig was getting scoring opportunities most of this basketball game. So if they continue to do the things they did well, and that's offensive rebound, get it down low to their freshman post, Stefan, tomorrow night could be a much different basketball game. So stay tuned for that. And once again, the order of the games is going to be reversed tomorrow night. So the boys game is going to be the first game at 5:30 tomorrow night, and followed by the girls, Lady Glacier Bears against the Craig Panther girls. And there will be a senior night commemorating our 2 leaving seniors. That's Raven Hotch and Gracie Stickler. So we've got 20 minutes on the warm-up clock here. We will be back at you in just a little bit. Good evening, basketball fans. Brian Elliott is back. I'm joined by Sam McPeters and Sarah Elliott, and we are getting ready for the Craig Panthers playing the Haines Glacier Bears here in Haines, Alaska, in the Haines High Gymnasium. Craig is going to be wearing their road black with Kelly green letters and numbers. Those unis really pop. And for Haines, they're going to wear their traditional white home uniforms. What a series between these two teams down in Craig about a month ago. First night, Craig pretty much had their way and came away with a comfortable victory. In the second night, Haines boys came out a lot stronger with a lot more purpose and energy, and they had a lead for a lot of that game. It came down to the very last possession for the Craig Panthers. They inbounded the ball with 1.7 seconds left, got it to their senior, Brian Holloway, and he took a three-pointer and did not miss, and secured the last-second victory for the Craig Panthers. So the Glacier Bears, they're a young team. They're mostly made up of sophomores and juniors with 4 freshmen. There are no senior basketball players on the Haines Glacier Bears, so this season has been a big learning one for these young players, and they're still looking for their first conference win. And this would be a good time to do it during the last homestand of the season. Remaining on the schedule for the Haines Glacier Bears, their last conference series is going to be at Petersburg. So that's going to be a tough series as they get ready down the home stretch and head into the Region 5 tournament in early March in Sitka, Alaska. We're all looking forward to that one. So we're going to have a couple of announcements here, and we are going to first meet the visiting Craig Panther boys. They are coached by Carl Benolkin and Tyler Coleman.
Remember to get your pretzels, popcorn, and snacks in the concession stand and help support the junior class. And remember, in case of emergency during our event,
Craig Panthers are made up of 4 sophomores, 3 juniors, and the lone senior, Bryant Holloway. So let's meet the visiting Craig Panthers.
Tyler Coleman. Number 10, Josh Bennett. Number 0, Adam Vickers.
Sophomore number 10, Josh Bennett. Sophomore 00, Adam Vickers. Sophomore 25, James Kuhn. And sophomore number 20, Jackson Fowler. Junior is number 24, Aiden Benolkin. Junior number 3, Jeremy Newcomb. Junior number 2, Brody Basnet. And the lone senior, like I said, number 23, Bryant Holloway. So I love to see the 00, Adam Vickers, stealing a page from Robert Parrish, the Chief. And let's meet the Glacier Bears. That is freshman number 24, Kyron Sweet. Freshman number 13, Wade Lloyd. Freshman number 22, Brody Farron. Sophomore number 10, J.C. Davis. Sophomore number 3, Colton Combs. Sophomore number 40, James Stickler. Sophomore number 12, Cruz Nettleton. And junior number 23, Phoenix Swanner. Junior number 11, Alex Warasingi. And not introduced tonight is junior number 55, Kobe Brew. He apparently is unavailable for this basketball game. Tonight's officials are Michael Gainey, who's going to throw the opening tip. He is joined by Hannah Mason and Matt Jones, a fine officiating crew in the Haines High School Gymnasium. We're getting ready to start here. Jumping center for the Craig Panthers is Jeremy Newcomb, and his counterpart in the center is Phoenix Swanner, number 23 for the Glacier Bears. I expect this one to be close, scrappy, hard fought, lots of energy, and lots of plays made by both teams. And that is Josh Bennett coming away with the opening tip. He drives in. Haines is in man. Colton Combs is guarding Bazinet, who drives right side, comes up short, battle for the rebound, comes to James Stickler. He clears it and gets it to Colton. Tries to get it to Phoenix on the wing. That's stolen away, Josh Bennett, and he is all alone and lays it in. So Colton trying to make something happen, trying to get it to the left side, and Bennett just jumped the pass and got it and scored in no time at all. 2-0 early on, Craig with the lead. James Stickler drives baseline. Phoenix Swanner, three, long, no good. Rebound Cruz, gets it batted away by Holloway. He comes away with it, and he's going to take it himself and jogs it in across the timeline. J.C. Davis on Holloway. That's a good matchup. 3-ball, right side short. That's Bennett. Rebound comes to Holloway. He drives on J.C., uses that shoulder to get some space, but can't find a shot. Bennett has it now. Left side, gets stuck. Holloway on top. Cross-court pass is fumbled away, trying to get Vickers on the right side. So that's a Craig turnover. Early on, 2-0, 6:52 left in the first quarter. Colton's going to trot it across. He's got Bazinet on him, stolen away again. Bennett is preying on those passes, and he takes it, gets fouled. That's going to be number 1 on Colton Combs. So early on, Josh Bennett is anticipating those passes from Colton. He is jumping those routes and coming away with steals. So the first one he converted into a basket, and now he's got 2 free throws coming up. First one is up and good. So Haines just has to take better care of the rock, especially when they're in mid-court zone, trying to make 2 quick passes, and Bennett is preying on those early on. Second shot is up and no good. Rebound comes to Phoenix, so 3-0 now. Craig with the lead. Colton charges hard left side. Nothing there. Gets double teamed. Bennett right on him. Good trapping defense by the Craig Panthers. Colton has a left side. Doesn't like the 3. Drives baseline. Scoop shot. It is up and good. And Colton Combs draws the foul for the and one. Nice little fake there by Colton to get some space, and he knew what to do with it as soon as he got baseline. Nice athletic take by Colton Combs. Foul is on Jeremy Newcomb. That is his first personal. So Colton will have 1 free throw trying to tie this thing up here in the early going. Free throws up and good for Colton. So 3-point play the old-fashioned way. And here comes Holloway quickly into the front court, pushing tempo off the made free throw. Vickers has it now, almost fumbles it. There's Bennett. He's on top, 3-pointer, long skip pass. There's Bazinet, drives baseline, nothing there. There's Bennett again. Swanner on him, good man defense by the Glacier Bears. They try to trap. Colton swings over, comes back. There's Bazinet, shot up. He travels before the shot goes up. So he shuffled his feet on the baseline. And Coach Benolkin is less than pleased with that call. It's 3-3 as we hit the 6-minute mark. Pass to J.C. Davis, can't handle it, and it is out of bounds. Another turnover for the Bears. So early on, they've had a problem holding on to the basketball. That's 3 early turnovers for the Glacier Bears. And here come the Craig Panthers. Bazinet this time is going to bring it across. Colton on him. Gets it right side Bennett. Swanner on him. Good matchup there. 2 athletic players. Here's Holloway. Hasn't had a lot of touches yet. Tries a crazy pass. And it's through the hands of Bazinet, his teammate. And that'll be a turnover on Craig. So some early sloppy play by both teams. And checking in is going to be James Kuhn. For the Panthers, taking a rest is Jeremy Newcomb. Here's Colton now walking across, a little more methodical, tries to get a high post, too much traffic there. It's stolen away by Kuhn, fresh into the game, making something happen. Here's Holloway, right wing, gets it to Bazinet, long, no good. Rebound Phoenix, he clears it. He's looking down the floor, finds Colton, left wing, corrals the pass, and he's got it. Bennett all over him. Nice bounce pass to Cruz from the elbow. 12-footer gets it. Cruz Nettleton with the soft touch. And Haines now has the lead, 5-3, 5:07 left in the first period. Here's Bazinet. Nothing doing. And it looks like That was turned over by Craig. Coach Benolkins asking for a foul by the Bears, but that was turned over. So here comes Colton, 5-3. Ball security is job one for both teams right now. Colton gets it into the lane, but fumbles it away. Haines retains possession. Phoenix right side. He's doubled. Good trapping defense by the Craig Panthers. JC gets it on the block, goes up, and he is fouled. That is going to be Adam Vickers, number 00. That's his first. JC with good position on that and his strong take to the hoop. He gets rewarded with 2 free throws. So the Craig Panthers are really flying all over in their half-court defense. It looks like they're trying to trap a lot of passes when the opportunity is there. And that's kind of speeding things up for the Glacier Bears, which has resulted in a few turnovers. So we'll see how Haines can counteract the aggressive D by the Craig Panthers. Second free throw is up and good, so J.C. Davis gets both. It's 7-3 now. Haines leads, 4:42 left. Here's Bazinet across. Ooh, Kuhn almost travels, doesn't, drives in. Nice take and scores. James Kuhn off the bench with a beautiful move down the lane to convert that into points. Here's Colton. He gets double teamed. That's Bennett and Bazinet all over Colton Combs. They've seen him already this year, and they are ready for him. Kicked out Swanner, left side, 3-ball, too deep. Here's James Stickler, rebound, too long. JC now, third try is a charm for the Glacier Bears. 3 shots on that trip. JC Davis was there to clean up the rebound on the weak side, and it is now 9-5. Haines leads. Shot up, no good by Vickers. Rebound comes off to Haines. Here's Colton. He jogs it in. He's got Bazinet on him. Phoenix Swanner now kicks it out. Colton on top. JC's trying to post up, can't find him. Now there's Cruz, elbow, JC. Baseline gets it to James Stickler. Good ball moving for the Bears right now. Tried to get it into Cruz. It's kicked away. Here comes Kuhn. He's going to drive in, and he gets fouled. So good ball movement. Colton tried to cram that ball into a small space, and the black shirts were waiting for that one. So another turnover for the Bears, and that's going to be a foul on Phoenix Swanner as James Kuhn drove to the rack. He will have 2 free throws coming up. Fast action in the Haines High Gymnasium, as you would expect between these two teams. Battled very close down in Craig, and we're seeing that again. First free throw for Kuhn is good. It is now 9-6, 3:37 left in the first period. Kuhn's second one is up and good. So off the bench for number 25, immediate contribution for James Kuhn. Here comes Haines now. Bazinet on Colton. They're ready to set that trap. There's Bennett hanging around, flanking him. They've got him trapped again. Gets it out to JC. Quick ball moving. Phoenix right side drives. Shot up. No good. Too hard. Rebound Vickers. And Craig wants a 30. Well, that time Haines did exactly what you want to do with that trapping defense. They stayed ahead of the trap, made some quick passes, found an open look, but just couldn't convert. And that's really how you beat that trapping defense, is you keep the basketball moving ahead of the defenders. Make them react to the ball movement. If they keep doing that, they're going to have a lot of good open looks and convert those into points. On the Craig side, I'm really impressed with their energy on this early on. Coming off of a road trip from Craig, it's not easy to get to Haines, and vice versa. I know we had a group travel down to Craig, so they have to do everything in reverse. Buses, planes, boats, sleeping on the floor, you name it. So good energy by the Craig Panthers early on in this one. They are ready to battle right away in the first quarter. So Craig coming out of the timeout. There's Bazinet. There's Holloway. Pulls from 17. No good. Long rebound. It is secured by Phoenix Swanner. Gets it to Colton. He's looking down the floor. A lot of black shirts, though, beating Haines down the floor. Oh, there's a steal by Bazinet. He gets it to Bennett. Bennett's driving. Right side. Kuhn, right side wing. No good. Rebound comes to Craig. There's Holloway left side. He's thinking about it. There's Bennett, three-pointer left side. No good. Long rebound comes to Bazinet. Haines needs a rebound right quick. Here's Kuhn right side. James Stickler guarding him. Nowhere to go. And Craig will reset. Bennett on top now. Drives, finds Vickers down low. Can't get it. And rebound comes to Haines. Here comes Colton again, driving left side, and there's Bazinet and Bennett all over Colton. Tries to get it to James, does. Once again, one pass ahead. There's JC, right side three ball, long. Rebound to Bazinet. Like I say, those long rebounds start fast breaks, and that's exactly what happened. Sometimes those long three-point rebounds are the first pass for your opponent, and if your team is not set up and ready to get your defenders back, that's an easy basket, and that's exactly what it was for Craig. It's now 9-9, 1:53 left in the first quarter. There's Kuhn now left side, between the leg dribble, spin move on Stickler, shot up, long, rebound, Cruz had it, JC saves it, battle for it, Cruz had his hands on it, it goes right to Holloway, who cleans that up for two. That's his first two of the game. It's now 11-9. Craig with the lead, relentless rebounding and energy so far in this first quarter. And that time they just made something happen out of nothing, getting a couple extra possessions with offensive rebounds. And they now secure the lead 11-9 as we go through the first quarter. So Haines could get used to this speed. It's a little faster than what we were able to see on the broadcast down in Craig. But like anything, these players can adjust. And number one for Haines is just taking care of the basketball. They've had a lot of turnovers, maybe even more turnovers than shots attempted so far in the first quarter. So that's going to be a focus for the Glacier Bears. And Craig just needs to keep playing that disruptive defense, jumping on those passes and getting down the floor in transition. That's what they have done well so far tonight. Here's Colton, drives in, it's knocked away, and it is going to be Glacier Bears basketball. J.C. Davis inbounding baseline. So same five starters for the Glacier Bears. Inbound to James Stickler, gets it to Colton, back into JC, doesn't like it. Colton three ball left wing, long. He chases it down, and Phoenix comes away with it. So offensive rebound for the Bears on that long rebound off the three-point miss. Here's Colton, here's Bennett, trying to trap him. He's in the trap, Bazinet's right there. JC gets it back out. And here come the black shirts again. Colton's got to beat that trap. He does. Dribbles down. It's knocked away and stolen away. Here's Bazinet now, right side, behind the back dribble. Nothing there. Scoops it to Kuhn. Doesn't like it. Gets it over to Bennett. He's on top. Phoenix on him. Holloway's there for a screen. Uses it. Drives left side and good. Very smooth by Josh Bennett for two. He's got 5. And the Craig Panthers are now at 13. It is 13-9 with 30 seconds left. So Colton's a little frazzled right now. There's the trap again, and they come away with it. However, we've got a call on the Panthers as they trapped Colton. He was dead in the water, but Craig does commit the foul. That's going to be number 10, Josh Bennett. So that's his first personal. That's the third team foul for Craig. 26.7 seconds left, and checking in for the Bears is Kyron Sweet. He's going to check in for Phoenix. Played a pretty strong quarter. Let's see what Kyron can bring. Haines needs a spark, and they need to keep the basketball out of those traps. Here's Colton now. Kyron now on the right side. Swings it back. Colton has it on top. 19 seconds. Drives the lane. JC baseline gets it. The master of the mid-range jumper is JC Davis. He converts. He's got 6, and it's 13-11 now. Here comes Craig right back. Bennett drives right side, gets it off the glass. That's 7 for Bennett, 15 for Craig. 1 second left. Shot goes up. It is... I didn't see an indication from the official whether he got that 3-ball off or not, but it doesn't really matter because it did not go. So fast-paced quarter, 15 for Craig, 11 for the Glacier Bears. For the visiting Craig Panthers, they are led by Josh Bennett, 7, James Kuhn with 6 off the bench, and Brian Holloway with 2. For the Glacier Bears, J.C. Davis has been an effective scorer in the first period. He's got 6, Colton Combs 3, and Cruz Nettleton has 2. And so Haines really has to come up with a way to free up Colton, either by setting screens on top, either by waiting for that trap to come and getting kickouts on the wing. But right now, it is Brody Bazinet and Josh Bennett. They are harassing Colton Combs to the point where he needs to function in order for the Bears to score the basketball. And right now they're really focusing on shutting down Colton. So Haines has to adjust. They'll get creative, set some screens, like I say, keep the basketball moving ahead of those traps so they don't have a chance to get in dead ball situations where turnovers are waiting. Haines will have the ball, start of the second quarter. There's JC, starting five, and Kyron is in for Phoenix. And Colton was trying to get it to JC Davis on the left wing, kind of hesitated, and that will be another turnover for the Bears early on in the second period. Here's Bazinet now, bringing it across. Colton on him, overplaying the right hand. Here's Holloway, drives in the lane. Nice pass down low. It's a scoop and a score. Beautiful basketball by the Panthers right there. Holloway had some space in the lane, drew the defender in, got it to his teammate Brody Bazinet, who scores and gets the and one. So that's his first basket. Free throw coming up for Brody is no good. Battle for the rebound comes away to Bennett. Three white shirts do not come away with that free throw rebound, so that's an extra possession for the Panthers. Here's a shot left wing, and Bazinet says, I'll take that, thank you very much, and drills the three. So that's a 5-point trip for Brody Bazinet. He's got 5, and it's 20-11 Craig Panthers, and they are really flustering Haines right now. Nice move, nice drive. Cruz had it low block. Colton alertly cut down the lane and converts. So Colton's got 5, 20-13 now. Long three by Kuhn, and long rebound goes off the Glacier Bears. So Craig will retain possession coming off that long three-pointer. It will be Bazinet, left side right in front of the Pep fan, gets it to Holloway, shovel pass Bennett, tries to shoot, nothing there. Good defense, JC. Kick out, arc, three ball, halfway down and out. Rebound JC Davis, and he's fouled on the rebound. And that's going to be Josh Bennett. That's his second personal. They were both battling for that ball, but JC had position on him, and so he draws the foul. 2 on Bennett. First team foul for Craig this period. 20-13, 6:45 left. Kyron sweep baseline. Tries to get it to Cruz. Nowhere to go. No room in there to try to get it to his teammate, Cruz Nettleton. Swarming defense all day long by the Craig Panthers. And Haines will reset. Colton Combs on him. Bazinet guarding him. Here comes the trap. Gets it out before it sets up. Over to JC. Nice ball movement Bears. JC again. Swings it. Kyron. Colton left side. Three ball. In and out. Rebound Kyron Sweet. Can't get it. Point blank range. Nice rebound. Just can't get it to go. Here come the Panthers. Kuhn is up and good. James Kuhn with his 8th point off the bench. For Craig, it's 22-13 now, 6-12. There's another trap on Colton, and he dribbles it off of his foot. So once again, Bazinet and Bennett are waiting for Colton to dribble into these traps, and they are setting it, and that's game over for the Glacier Bears. So they've got to figure something out to get it off of that, away from that defensive pressure. There's a drive by Bennett, no good. Rebound comes to Holloway. He kind of hops, no foul, no travel. Getting a little scrappy out there, folks. Battle for the basketball comes away is James Stickler, and Coach James Hart calls a timeout to put a temporary break on the chaotic sequence that we just saw on the floor. Checking in for Craig was Jackson Fowler, who snuck in there. Well, that was some scrappy play. Once again, Haines is having a problem getting the ball into the arc, into the half court, so they can run some sort of offense, and they've really got to keep it out of those traps. It'd be nice to see somebody flanking Colton so he can just swing the ball back and forth. And, you know, somebody that we haven't seen tonight is Alex Wirasingi, who is a very capable ball handler. I'm trying to see if he's dressed down. He just has not entered the ball game yet. And a guy like Alex could really help against this kind of pressure. They need as many ball handlers as the Glacier Bears can get up top. So we'll see what the coaches want to do, if they want to go with a little more of a guard-heavy lineup to try to beat this pressure. But right now the perimeter is sketchy for the Glacier Bears, and they've got to figure out a way to run some sort of offense in the half-court set. So 22-13, 5:47 left. No real foul trouble by any team. Josh Bennett has 2 for Craig. That's about it. There's Colton, gets it out. Kyron Sweet, left wing. Knocked away Bennett. There's the trap. Gets her over to JC. He's going to drive. We're 4-on-2 now. James Stickler doesn't like it. Kicks it out. Here's Colton trying to beat the pressure. Kuhn on him. Cruz from the baseline. Short. Rebound. JC battles for it. Kyron Sweet has it, and he gets it to JC. Nice job by Sweet to secure that rebound. Haynes gets another chance. Trap coming. Ball out. JC gets it to Cruz. He's down low. Fumbles it. Shot up. It's good. Cruz Nettleton with kind of a sideways mini hook shot. He kind of fumbled the basketball, gathered it, and was able to score. So big baskets by Cruz Nettleton. He's got 4, and it's 22-15. Craig with the lead. 4:56 left in the second period. Drive by Bennett. He stopped. Swings it out. Bazinet, long 3. Gets it. Brody Bazinet is catching a wave here. He's got 8 in the quarter, and it's 25-15. Craig now leads. There's Colton, gets that out of the trap. Into Kyron, over to Cruz, throws it away. Stolen away by James Kuhn. He's going to take it himself, right side. Tons of white shirts waiting for him, nothing there. Bennett tries to drive baseline. Swings it out, Kuhn. Holloway, left side, good ball movement. Craig, open 3, it is up and good. Brody Bazinet is on fire. He's got 11 in this quarter alone, and it's 28-15. Craig leads. There's Colton, loses it, gets it back. It's stolen away. JC's got it. Almost over and back. Now we got a jump ball. So I know there's a lot of wrestlers on both of these teams, and we're seeing that kind of mojo out on the floor right now. Players not afraid to get dirty, get on the floor, and get after loose basketballs. Very scrappy play by both teams. Craig Panthers have it. Holloway into the high post. That's Vickers. Handoff to Holloway, cutting. Too easy. Really nice play by the Craig Panthers. Holloway gave it to Vickers in the high post and just cut right down, took the handoff, and there was nobody to oppose that drive by Brian Holloway. So he's got 4, and Craig Panthers have 30. It's 30-15 now, 3:46 left. J.C. Davis inbounds baseline. Swing it out to James Stickler. Kuhn on him, nowhere to go. Sweet is hounded. He turns it over. Here's James Kuhn now. Left side, down the middle, he's fouled. So they stole it away from Kyron Sweet in the open court, and James Kuhn took it directly to the hoop. He is going to have 2 free throws coming up. That foul is on Kyron Sweet. That's his first personal. So once again, Craig is creating chaos all over the floor. And once they get that basketball, they are pedal to the metal down to the other side. So Kuhn misses the first, and second one's coming up. It is good. 31-15 now, 3:36 left. JC gets it to Colton. Bazinet is waiting for him right across the timeline. There's 3 defenders out there now. He almost picked up his pivot foot, doesn't. Gets it to Cruz, back to Colton, over to JC. He's fouled as he took the shot fake, or the pass fake more accurately. And that is going to be a foul on the Craig Panthers. That's the 3rd personal on Josh Bennett. So I would imagine he's going to be taking a break. Good aggressive defense by Bennett, but a little too much on that one. So he's sitting with 3. And here comes the Glacier Bears. Colton looking for something. No screens up top. There's JC left wing. Kyron in the high post. Can't find him. Phoenix Swanner back in the game now. He's got it on top. He's double teamed, and looks like Kuhn was a little too aggressive with that defense. That's going to be his first personal. And now Craig has 4 team fouls with 3:11 left. So the next one is going to result in free throws for the Glacier Bears with the 5 team foul threshold this year in Alaska high school basketball. Colton Combs now on top. Bazinet on him. He's wearing them all night like an Italian suit. Here comes Colton left side. Sees Kyron, pulls from three, long, no good. Rebound Holloway. He's going to take it himself left side. He's getting downhill in a hurry. Doesn't get the shot. Here's Colton Combs now with the rebound. Holloway got from one end to the other in no time at all, folks. That is one terrific athlete. Phoenix Swanner misses the three. Once again, first pass to Craig's long rebound. Craig's fast break. There's Holloway all alone underneath, and he lays it in. Those long three-ball rebounds are a killer if you're not set up, ready to defend the other way. So Holloway with 6 now. And bodies flying, hit the floor. Holloway dove after that one, didn't get it. Good effort by number 23 for the Panthers. It's 33-15 with 2:20 left, and Haines is looking to take something positive into the locker room at halftime. Colton is swarmed, almost loses it, gets it to JC, looking for teammates. Nobody's in the lane, and nobody's cutting. JC really needed somewhere to go with the basketball on that one. Couldn't find anyone. Kyron Sweet now up to Phoenix, and Haines will reset. JC Davis right side. There's Cruz all alone. Can't get it. Rebound to Craig. That is Jeremy Newcomb back into the game for the Panthers. Here's Kuhn left side. Holloway on top. He's going to back it out, and they are going to reset. 1:42 left. 33-15 now. Craig with the lead. Good defense by the Bears. Stolen away by JC and Kyron Sweet. Long pass to Phoenix. Can't get the acrobatic layup to go. It is rebounded by Holloway now, right side. There's Bazinet, and he gets it again. That is his 4th three-ball of this quarter, folks. That is some red-hot shooting by Brody Bazinet. He's got 14, and it's now 36-15. Craig with the lead. Here's the trap. Colton gets it out. JC now. It just seems like Craig's playing with 6 defenders this game. Here's Colton. He's trapped again. Gets it to JC. There's Cruz back to the basket. Not ready to shoot, and he throws it directly into the hands of Jeremy Newcomb. So these young players are getting a quick education on what defensive pressure can really be like, and most of what Haines is trying to do in this one is being disrupted by the black jerseys. That's what Cruz needs to really focus on, is when they're hounding, putting so much defense beyond the perimeter, he's going to have some wide open looks down low if we can get him the basketball. And he's just kind of been catching it in awkward situations, not ready to really turn and score on those opportunities. And that's something he's going to learn as he gets older. But Haines is doing a better job, last few possessions, getting it away from the perimeter and finding open players down low. They just need to convert those looks into points. 36-15 now, long way to go in this one. And Craig has the lead, 54 seconds now. It will be Craig basketball coming out of the timeout. There's Bazinet taking it across. Colton on him, left side. No screens. There's a long three, short. That was Benolkin, who's fresh into the game. And that ball was short. Haines got it. So 43 seconds left. Glacier Bears have it. Colton jogs it into the front court. Bazinet on him. There's JC right side. Drives in. Gets it to Kyron. Baseline. Thinks about it. Doesn't like it. Over to Phoenix. Good ball movement. 3-ball Colton short. Those are going to start falling eventually. Rebound Holloway, and he's downhill again, unopposed. Bryant Holloway with the rebound and drive. He's got 8, and the Craig Panthers have 38 to Haines 15, and there's another turnover by the Glacier Bears. And we've got a whistle, and Matt Jones is explaining something to Bazinet. And whatever he said, it's all systems go. No fouls or anything. So here we go, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Craig has it. Almost halftime, 38-15. Craig's going to look for a shot here in the closing seconds. Drive up Benolkin, doesn't get it. So your halftime score is the Craig Panthers 38. Very hot shooting that quarter. Brody Bazinet made 4 3-pointers and a 2-pointer, and he leads the way with 14 for the Craig Panthers. He is followed by James Kuhn with 8, Josh Bennett 7, Bryant Holloway also has 8 for the Craig Panthers. On the Haines side of the ledger, J.C. Davis has 6, Colton Combs with 5, and Cruz Nettleton with 4. And Alex Wirasingi has not entered the basketball game, which is a little strange. He's been a starter for the Bears the entire season. So we'll see what's going on there later on as this ball game transpires. So that's your halftime score, 38-15. We've got 9 minutes on the halftime clock. We will be back with you in just a little bit. Stay tuned. basketball fans, we're back. Brian Elliott joined by Sam McPeters, Sarah Elliott. We've got the second half between the Craig Panthers and the Haines Glacier Bears coming up in about a minute. So that was a combination track wrestling meet that we saw in the first half. Craig with their defensive pressure all over the floor, causing numerous turnovers by the Glacier Bears and converting those into points. Also some hot shooting, especially by Brody Bazinet in the second period. He hit 4 straight three-pointers. And when you're struggling to get the basketball into a half-court offense and score, and the other team is shooting the lights out like that, it makes it very tough to try to climb back into this one. But a 23-point lead at halftime is far from over. So if Haines can focus on ball security and taking some good shots down low, making Craig pay for that intense defense beyond the arc, there's a lot of black shirts pretty far away from the basket. So if Haines can move the basketball and stay ahead of that defensive pressure, they're going to be able to climb back in this one. We'll see what kind of approach they take. No real foul trouble to mention by either team. Once again, Craig is led by Bazinet with 14, and they've got Kuhn up there with 9. I have 8, but close enough. Holloway has 8 for Craig. So let's see how Haines comes out. Alex Warasingi, we were just talking about him. He is going to start the second half for the Glacier Bears. That's another very capable ball handler, which should help the turnover problem that the Bears had during the first half. So Alex gets it in. James Stickler, high post, good ball moving. Colton Combs, open 3, left wing, doesn't get it. J.C. Davis rebounds. Here's Colton now left side. J.C. gets his pass batted away, tried to get it into Cruz, and the defense was swarming again, so they batted that pass away, and it will be Craig basketball as they bring it across. Bazinet is going to walk it in. Colton Combs on him, overplaying the right side. Here's Holloway now, JC on him. Haines in their typical man defense. Holloway drives, loses it, gets it back. Here's Bennett now on top. Bazinet, Colton on him. JC Davis is checking Bryant Holloway. And so far, Craig being patient with the basketball. There's Newcomb, makes a move, rolls out, rebound James Stickler. Lots of traffic, secures it, gets it to Colton. He's going to push hard down the left side, nothing there. Pulls it back out, gets it out of that trap. Good heads-up play. But James Stickler gets it batted away by Holloway as he received the pass in the high post. Here comes Craig. Holloway shot fake, blocked by James. He gets it back. Here's JC right side. Nice cross-court pass. James Stickler can't handle it, and it goes out of bounds. They really had a good look on that transition, but James just couldn't handle the pass by JC. But that's what the Bears need to do, that sequence right there, to climb back in this one. So they'll keep after it. Here's Newcomb with the drive, kicks it out to Bazinet. Over to Bennett. There's Holloway now on top. Craig being patient. Double high post, not using any of it. Here's Bennett, screen by Vickers, can't get it to him. Holloway, Bazinet, quick ball movement for the Panthers. There's a nice cut and pass. Holloway scores. That was a nice assist by Brody Bazinet. Saw the cutter and got him the basketball in a place where he could do damage, and he did just that. So Holloway now with 10, and it's 40-15, early going third period. Colton Combs finally gets a 3 ball to go. That was wide open, squared up, and he did not miss. They need a lot more of those to climb back in this one. So Colton's got 8, 40-18 now, 5:50 left in the third quarter. There's Bennett, tries to drive in, not there, stolen away. Cruz Nettleton comes away with it. Colton's leading the charge, 3-on-3. He pulls it back out. Alex now, Bazinet on him. He fumbles it, trips, gets it stolen, and it was knocked away. It went over the timeline. Colton got it, but it was tipped away, so no over and back. Cruz Nettleton tries to get it to James cross lane and batted away by Craig. With that hustle that they showed in the first half, they came right out of the locker room with that same kind of energy. 40-18, 5:25. James Stickler baseline, can't get it. Rebound batted away. JC in the lane. Shot up, no good. JC battles for it, and it was knocked out of bounds by Bazinet. So the Bears will get another chance. And that's what you have to do if you're down. You've got to get offensive rebounds, get additional scoring opportunities. Inbound to Stickler, pulls from 12, short. Rebound, James Stickler saves it to JC. Baseline, no good. So good looks by the Bears. Can't get anything to fall. Here's Bennett charging hard, left side. Harassed by JC and Alex. They've got him trapped. And he falls to the floor, gets it away. Here's James Stickler all alone. He's one-on-one. Newcomb on him. He goes up, no good. Rebound to Colton, gets it over to JC. Quick pass, James, and it's batted away by Vickers. Fast action sequence right there. So we've got two players coming in for Craig. That's James Kuhn and Jackson Fowler. Taking a break will be Jeremy Newcomb and Adam Vickers for the Panthers. Bears ball down low. Colton gets a short inbounds from JC. He's hounded. Gets double teamed, gets it out to James Stickler. Alex on top, swings to the left side. Colton, baseline runner, up and no good. JC rebounds. He's fouled on his way up. JC Davis, really strong rebounding presence during this one. He will get the foul and get 2 free throws. That foul is going to be on Jackson Fowler, his first personal. So good energy coming out of the locker room for the Bears. They've been hounding the offensive glass, but they need to start turning some of those rebounds and opportunities into points. First free throw is up and good for JC, and that is 7 for JC Davis to join Colton Combs as the leading scorers for the Bears. Second free throw is up and good for JC Davis. Gets both. It's 40-20 now, 4:34 left in the third period. Here come the Panthers. Right side, Kuhn, 3-ball, airmails it. Rebound Holloway, and he was shoved by JC Davis as he got that long offensive rebound. So that will be JC's second personal for the Bears. Inbounding is Bazinet, gets it to Holloway, left side, short, rebound Cruz Nettleton, looking down the floor. James Stickler has it now. He's one-on-one, he drives in, and he gets stuffed by Holloway, but he also draws the foul. So good aggressive take, James Stickler. That's going to be Bryant Holloway's first personal, and James Stickler will be at the line for 2 free throws. Checking the scoring here. Okay, yeah, we're square. 20 for the Glacier Bears. James Stickler misses the first one. 40-20, 4:17. Haines with a little spark here in the first half of the third period. James Stickler makes number 2. So the Bears are hanging around, and they're still within striking distance here, 40-21 with 4:11 left. Into Holloway, bowls his way in and gets the hoop. That is one strong kid, and he lowered his shoulder, and JC Davis went flying, and Holloway had wide open spaces on his way to the hoop. As Haines was moving the basketball along the perimeter, we have a foul on Craig. That's going to be James Kuhn, his second personal. So Craig with 3 team fouls in this third period, and a really good way to catch up in a basketball game is to be shooting free throws as the clock is not running. So we'll see what happens in the foul situation here. Bears have it. Alex has a right side, tries to drive, double team, knocked away Holloway. He's got it. Holloway drives, he loses it, gets it back, no good, loses it again. Cruz gets it to JC, he drives, shot up and no good. JC Davis tries to rebound. It's grabbed out of there by Bennett. Aggressive, scrappy play by both teams. There's a pass down low to Jackson Fowler, and he can't handle it, but the Bears knocked it away. Craig will retain possession. That's going to be Fowler inbounding from the baseline. He's got Holloway right side. There's Kuhn, double teamed, gets it out. Holloway drives in, shot up, no. Rebound comes to Colton Combs. He is harassed by Bazinet, gets it back. So another turnover by the Haines Glacier Bears. There's JC, gets it right back. Here's Colton now, right side, fumbles it. Black shirts are back. No option there. Colton's trap, gets the ball out to Alex. James Stickler calling for it, left side of the arc, can't get it to him. Alex trying to drive, gets a JC, long 3-ball, left side, got it. JC Davis if he can hit some 3 balls out there, that's going to take a lot of pressure off of his mid-range jumper game. So good job, J.C. Davis, nailing that 3. It's now 42-24, and the Craig Panthers are taking a full timeout to talk things over. Pretty scrappy play again. I tell you what, Bryant Holloway, once he gets ahead of steam in the lane, he is really hard to deal with. And that's what he's got a couple baskets here. He's got the only Craig points, and he is really taking it to the rack aggressively and having his way. So he's got the only points for Craig, though, and I'm sure they'd like to see their balanced scoring come back in this one. And on the Haines side, it feels like Alex's presence on the offensive side is helping move the basketball, keep those traps from setting up, and they're starting to move the basketball a lot better. And like I say, they need to convert some of those opportunities into points so they can climb back into this one. 18-point lead, far from over. We're midway through the third period, so we're going to see if the Bears can make a charge here and climb back in. 2:49 left now, 42-24, and it's going to be Craig basketball. Holloway will inbound to Bazinet. Left side, Bennett finds Fowler in the high post. Handoff to Bazinet, goes in, kicks it out, and we have a foul as Bazinet was going up to pass it over to his teammate Josh Bennett, and that's going to be on Colton Combs. That is his second personal. Checking in for the Bears is going to be Kyron Sweet for Cruz. So that just adds some more speed and ball handling on the floor for the Glacier Bears. We'll see if they can do something with that lineup. 3 ball out of the inbounds, no good for Bennett. Holloway tried to save it, can't do it. And so it'll be Bears ball coming back the other way. 42-24, 2:35 left as Colton trots it in. Finds Alex right side. Trap comes, gets it out before, and Colton is fouled on his way in. Tried to split those 2 defenders, Bazinet and Kuhn, and got a knee in there. Colton hit the deck, and that will be Kuhn's 3rd personal. 4th team foul now for the Panthers, so 1 more, and the Bears will be shooting 2 free throws. JC inbounds to Colton. Bazinet on him. Over to JC right side. Stickler high post, takes the shot short. Rebound Holloway, and he's going to walk it up this time and get it to Bazinet as the Panthers slow things down. Bennett on the left side. Alex on him. There's Kuhn high post, looking for a handoff, not there. Bazinet on top now, Holloway right side. JC all over him. Tries to get it into Fowler, knocked away. And that will be Craig ball. It kind of went through the legs of Jackson Fowler, but there was a white jersey that got his hand on that basketball. So Craig will retain possession. Baseline inbounds, cutters everywhere, gets it into Fowler, takes a long 3, that is short, goes after his own rebound and fouls JC as JC gathered that rebound. So that is a loose ball foul, and we should be shooting free throws here as that is the 5th team foul on the Craig Panthers. And yes, the officials are going to administer 2 free throws. So they didn't hear me, but they knew what was going on. So good job, J.C. Davis, on that free throw, on the rebound, and he will have 2 free throws coming. That foul is going to be on Bryant Holloway, I believe. That's his 2nd personal. So Craig, with their aggressiveness, sometimes fouls come along with that, and that's what they're seeing in this 3rd period. So Haines can climb back in this last 2 minutes if they can secure the basketball and convert those opportunities into free throws. First one is up and good for JC. He's been strong at the line so far, and the second one is coming. It is up and long off the iron. Rebound, James Stickler goes up with it. Rebound, Kyron Sweet underneath the hoop. He's fouled. So good rebounding by the Bears on that missed free throw, and that was the announcer jinx on J.C. Davis. My bad. He's now 5 for 6 at the line. Good alert rebounding by the Bears, and Kyron Sweet now will get a couple. That's Holloway's 3rd personal, so he's racking them up pretty quickly here. And Coach Benolkin's going to have a couple subs coming in between these free throws. First one is up and no good. for Kyron Sweet. Checking back in for the Panthers is Vickers and Aiden Benolkin. And Holloway will take a break with those 3 fouls. Kyron Sweet at the line. He will have one more coming. 42-25, 1:54 left in the third period. Second free throw is up and no good for Kyron. And that rebound comes to Benolkin, fresh into the game. Gets it over to Kuhn, right back to Benolkin. Nice two-man give-and-go basketball. Very pretty for the Craig Panthers. That's their 6th point of the quarter. Here's Alex, long 3 left side. No good, a little long. Rebound Bennett. Gets it to Kuhn. Here he comes into the front court. Passes it back to Benolkin, who gets it over to Bazinet, and he will settle things down a little bit. Pass into Benolkin, high post, nothing there. Here's Bennett taking orders from his coach. Craig is going to slow things down. 1:16 left, 44-25 in the third period. There's Vickers in the high post. Bennett looking for him, is going to drive in. James Stickler is there, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Bennett. James Stickler slid over with some help side defense and stood his ground and took that charge. So that is going to be number 4 on Josh Bennett as he drove in. Good defensive play by James Stickler. He got popped in the chest, and you can see he's feeling that one, but that is good alert, help side defense, James Stickler, to draw that foul. And Bennett has to sit with 4 now. 44-25, we're at the 1-minute mark in the third period. Pass over to Alex, left side, gets it down low, batted away. Good defense again by the Craig Panthers. That was Benolkin getting in the way of Kyron Sweet to bat that ball out of bounds. Here's JC now. Kyron baseline just inside the arc. Misses everything. Rebound Benolkin looking for somewhere to go, and Bazinet will take it across. Long pass left side, Kuhn. Alex playing good defense on him. Here's Colton, Bazinet. Good matchup all night between those two. Here's Vickers, Bazinet again. Kuhn has it left side. He's got a path. Almost carries it, doesn't. Gets it to Bazinet. Stolen away, J.C. Davis, open court. He's going to drive in, and it is picked clean by Brody Bazinet. Good hustle and good defense to break up that fast break by J.C. 44-25. We've got 30.8 seconds left in the third period. Here's J.C. now inbounding Colton. Underneath, shot up, good, off the glass. Colton Combs had it in his left hand, and he quickly transferred on his way up for that shot and nails it. 44-27 now. Haines creeping back. 15 seconds left. Here come the Craig Panthers. There's Kuhn, takes a handoff from Vickers, goes in. It's blocked by Kyron. Kyron gets it back. Here's Colton, 6 seconds left. 5, 4, gets it into the front court. It's stolen away by Kuhn. He launches from half court and doesn't get it. So a little bit of a surge by the Bears. Craig only scored 6 points that quarter, led by Brian Holloway 4, and Benolkin had 2. And for the Bears, they climbed back in. They had 15 at half, so they scored 12 in that period, and they are led by J.C. Davis. He's got 12 for the ball game, and Colton Combs finally got a 3-ball to fall. In the third quarter, he's got 10. So really 17. With the way these Haines boys can shoot, if they can get hot from the perimeter, and really just the turnovers weren't as bad in that third period. So if they can continue with their ball security and start knocking down some shots, they're going to climb right back in this one. And once again, the offensive rebounding was a big plus for the Bears in the third quarter. So if they can continue to hammer the glass and get second and third shots, that's a big plus for this Bears team. And for the Craig Panthers, a little sloppy offensively. They weren't getting those traps like they did in the first half, but they are full of capable scorers. So Haines did a good job limiting them to 6 points in that third period. But it's going to be a battle the rest of the way in this one. 44-27 as we start the fourth quarter. Craig Panthers have the ball. There's Bazinet, gets it over to Kuhn. Back to Bazinet. Colton Combs on him. Vickers has it out top. Playing a little three-man basketball on top. Panthers being patient. Kuhn finds Bennett down low. Alex on him. Spin shot, no good. Rebound J.C. Davis. He's been a force on the glass today. Long pass to James Stickler. Too much traffic for that to go through. So a lot of black shirts in the way. Haines trying to make something happen, but that is a low percentage pass for the Bears, and here's Bennett coming the other way for the Craig Panthers. Vickers is going to set a screen. Bennett uses it. Looking down low, not there. Swings it over. Holloway, and they're going to pull it out and reset. J.C. Davis on Holloway. Kicks it out. Kuhn on top now. Gets by Kyron. Good help by J.C. Davis. Good hustle. J.C. Davis is really playing a solid basketball game tonight. He's making things happen however he can. Rebounding, scoring, loose balls, playing good defense, and Haines does have the possession. 44-27, 6:55 left in the quarter. Here's Colton Combs right side getting harassed, gets it knocked out by Kuhn. Here comes Bazinet left side, JC on him, he travels, not called. Here's Bennett now down the lane, scoops, misses it, rebound Alex. Here come the Haines Glacier Bears. Kuhn's getting a little grabby on the defense. Not called yet, but those kind of things tend to escalate as they go. Here's Kyron Sweet baseline. Takes a shot. Airmail. Rebound to Bazinet. And the Panthers going to walk it up. Good opportunities for the Bears once again. Had a lot of good shots at the hoop. Just can't get much to fall. Here comes Holloway with Colton on him now. That's a good matchup. Vickers on top, and Bazinet is content to take some air out of this basketball. 6 minutes left now. No scoring so far in the fourth period. 44-27. Craig with the lead. Bennett is looking for teammates. Nothing there. Good defense by the Bears. Holloway over to Bennett. Craig taking some air out of the ball once again. Here's Holloway. Finds a gap. Drives. Kicks out. Bazinet. Baseline three. Got it. Brody Bazinet with his fifth three-pointer of the game. 17 is his tally. And the Craig lead is back up to 20, 47-27. Colton drives in. He is fouled by James Kuhn, and that was just a matter of time. He was getting a little grabby, a little too aggressive last few possessions for Haines. So he's got 4, and he's got to watch it now, as he only has one foul left before he is disqualified. Colton Combs with the ball on top. Bazinet on him. No traps. Here's James Stickler, high post. Can't get it to him. Not there. Here's Holloway, right side. Looking for teammates. Kicks it back out. Kuhn thought about a three. Doesn't like it. Inside Holloway. And there's going to be a foul as Holloway had the basketball on the gather. It's going to be on the floor. That's on J.C. Davis. He really has his work cut out for him guarding Brian Holloway. He is an active, strong player and pretty relentless, high motor, just doesn't stop. And there's a three ball from Holloway, rims out, gets his own rebound though, and he's going to kick it out on top. Bennett. Bazinet wanted the three, not enough space. Good defense by JC, and almost a turnover. It is a turnover, and we have a foul on Craig now as Kyron Sweet and Holloway were both going for the basketball. That is going to be Holloway's 4th personal once it is, I guess there's no foul. Apparently it's just out of bounds. That was a lot of contact right in front of our broadcast booth here, folks. But both players are okay. Haines has the ball. Alex drives left side, getting harassed, throws it away. Bennett has it now. Holloway lost it momentarily, and the transition is over for Craig. He's going to walk it in. Bazinet right side. Colton Combs on him. Haines needs to ratchet up the defensive pressure, try to get some turnovers here. Drive. Kuhn, good. James Kuhn, that's his first basket of the second half. I've got him for 10. Looks like he has 11 on the board. So it is now 49-27. Haines turns it over. Holloway again. Walking it in. No points for the Glacier Bears in this quarter right now. 4 minutes in. 49-27. 4:07 left now. Here's Holloway drive, stolen away James Stickler. Holloway gets it back. Bennett on top now. And they're going to take some air out. No, they're not. Kuhn drives. Baseline in the lane runner. gets it. Nice finish, James Kuhn. It looked like he was going to pull it out, but he saw an opening and took it and converted that into points. James Stickler misses from the right wing. And here come the Craig Panthers. 3:38 left now, 51-27, and this one is slipping away from the Glacier Bears. Bennett right side, Alex guarding him tight. Here's Colton on top now on Bazinet. Left side, Kuhn almost travels, doesn't. Screen set by Vickers, doesn't use it. Bazinet on top. Craig being patient now. Here's Kuhn, drives the lane. He's all alone, and he lays it in. He turned the corner on James Stickler, and there was nobody there to help out. And that was an easy 2 for James Kuhn. He's got 15 now off the bench for the Panthers. Pass into James Stickler. He loses it, but Bennett batted it away. So it will be Glacier Bears ball, 53-27. We're at the 3-minute mark in the fourth quarter. Colton cross court pass to Alex, doesn't find anybody. Back to Colton. Kuhn on him. Trap comes, gets it to James Stickler. High post, gets it to Alex. It's kicked. He's pushed. He falls to the floor. No whistle on any of that. Here is Colton Combs, left side, JC, 3-ball, long, doesn't get it. Rebound comes to Kyron, out to Alex on top 3, doesn't get it. Kyron Sweet, active on the boards, tips it to Kuhn. He's got a 2-on-1, he's going to charge, and he gets the and one. James Kuhn with an aggressive take. He can fill it up in a hurry. That's his 8th point of the half. Shot is good, so Kuhn gets the and one. That foul is going to be on James Stickler. That's his first. He's done a good job staying out of foul trouble in this one. But James Kuhn now has 17, and he is killing the Bears in transition in the fourth quarter. One free throw now coming for Kuhn. It is short. Rebound comes to Colton. He takes it, fumbles it, gets batted away. Holloway has it. Kuhn again drives, scoops, and scores. 4-point trip for James Kuhn. He's got 19 now off the bench, and it is 57-27 with 2:13 left. Colton's trapped, gets it out to JC, right side. He's trapped. Back out to Colton now. One-on-one, Bazinet on him. Kuhn tries to set the trap, gets it out. Alex swings it. JC, left side 3-ball. Got it. JC Davis has discovered his shooting touch in this one. He's got 15 for the Glacier Bears, half their points. It's 57-30 now. Kuhn loses it, gets it back, and we're going to have a foul. Oh, that foul is going to be on James Kuhn, so that's his 5th. You know, folks, this is a tough game to officiate. It really is. Both of these teams are going after it hard. Bodies are flying, basketballs are loose, and it's just a tough game when both teams are bringing this kind of energy and intensity on the floor. But these refs have done a good job keeping things somewhat orderly out there between these two teams. So good job by the reffing crew. Here's James Stickler, throws it away. Holloway picks it off. 2-man basketball over to Jeremy Newcomb, who gets on the board with his first 2 points. 59-30 now, 1:20 left. Alex drives, James Stickler, elbow, shot, no good. Kyron, weak side rebound.